I'm going to try and do a couple of work in progress updates, little snippets here. Here we have the surface of our table. So this is that light up electroluminescent sheet. Here is a sheet that's a little bit bigger that it'll get backed on, and then there's a little notch cut out for the plug. Hi! My son is coming to visit. Here is another sheet that is the same size as the other one without the little notch that will go over the top to just to hide all the edges and things. And as you can see, I drew out some lines with a straight edge, just a steel ruler, and then took a lovely 1/32 scale kit. There's actually 4 of these that I use all the time for all sorts of scratch building stuff that came in that kit, and it's just a little thin aluminum sheet that has all sorts of shapes cut out of it. This is all the circles, along with a bunch of random stuff like little running board type things, and I actually am going to try and figure out a good place to use either that one right there with for the grating, and actually on the what do you call it, the table, I'm going to try and use this piece here as well. So we'll see exactly how that works out. Back in a minute. Okay, we're back again. As you can see, I have this piece cut out. It's not glued together yet. Let me set the camera down and turn on the light. Don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but you can kind of see the difference. There's off, there's on. So that will light up nicely. I need to adjust it a little tiny bit to get it all showing under there and matched up and all that. So it's coming along nicely. Got a whole bunch of detailing to do on this and actually turn it into a real table, but it's getting there. Okay, as you can see, the table is together. It's sticking off the ground because of the cords going out there, but this will actually be on top of a raised platform, so it'll work okay. And as you can see, it lights up reasonably well, even in the daylight. If I could get some more batteries going into it, it would light up a bit better, a little bit more like this one. You can actually see that that one's a fair bit brighter, mostly because it's smaller. This one, it's just a lot of surface area, and these are actually being run off the same battery, so it seems to be a factor of size, a thing of size rather than anything else. But it seems to work reasonably well. That'll get some stuff added on, some just grid lines painted on, and nothing major. There's one little gap over here. You can't really see it when it's on. It seems to come out pretty well, and the light leak is pretty minimal, which is nice. There's a little tiny gap on the edge here that will get covered up with some plasticard bits and things, and here is a blood angel for scale. As you can, whoa, making a mess. As you can see, it's about waist height on a 28mm dude. He's kind of bent over forward, so he's the right height for it, so it'll look good with guys standing around it. Now all I need to do is put it, get the base for this done, and then hide this and a whole bunch of other wiring. You can see whatchamacallit, this panel over here. It'll actually go kind of here, maybe, either there or maybe on this side, facing sort of this way. So it'll be, panels along the back with lighting up things and all that. So one way or the other, it'll look interesting. Let's do a little quick test of that. See if I can pick it up on the video. Let's see here. Try and curl some of that under there. That's not going to work very well. It really needs a light box to go properly. Yeah. Oh well. Be back in a little bit. Okay, we are back, and I'm looking at my Secret Weapon Miniatures plating here. Initially I thought this would actually go a lot farther than it did, but it looks fantastic, so it'll be fine. These remaining 3, because this is the whole sprue that you get 15 sections, and there's 6 in each of these, so you only get 2. The remainder of these will be steps leading up to the little raised platform. So I'll basically surround those like these are, and it'll kind of go 2 wide step, and then below it a 1 wide step. Have it look kind of interesting like that. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough flooring for all of my flooring around the table. Fortunately, I have this wire mesh, and as you can see, I have a metric ton of the stuff. It's just aluminum mesh. Looks good. I use it for all sorts of things. You can kind of see the pattern there. It's kind of just a diamond pattern. It doesn't match the Secret of Miniature stuff, but I think it'll provide an interesting contrast and it'll look good. And you know, you can see through it the same way you can that stuff. So it'll look similar enough to where I think it'll be okay. Now I just need to cut out sections of it and glue it onto very little pieces of plastic and get it all to work out. So that's where I'm at. Okay, after a couple minutes of work, and obviously these ends and stuff will get trimmed down, but it looks pretty darn good with this aluminum sheeting here. It's about the same width, and then it's on some L angle. See, it's a little L-shaped angle. Little hobby hint, this stuff is really good for joining corners on plastic card. I thought I was out, but it turns out I had some in the other room, so it worked out okay. So I'm going to wait for the super glue to dry on this and trim it up, and actually I'll probably make another one in the meantime. And that should give me a few panels of that, should give me enough to mock up this thing tonight. So we'll see if I can finish it or not. Probably not, but I'll go ahead and sign off and get to work on that. And actually I'll probably upload this right now, so that'll probably be it for tonight.